New coming up next. Springfield Cardinals, Corpus Christi Hooks. Arkansas Travelers.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Midland Rockhounds and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Conrad Pittman will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So stepping in, Peter Palmer. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
Off for Midland, the designated hitter, Peter Palmer.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch popped up. And there's one down now. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now at the plate, Darren Neal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Softly hit here to the left side. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, the catcher, Rod Bartlett.
Coming to the plate now, Rod Bartlett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. DeWitt giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Antonio Perez gets the ball for the away side in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up now, Giuseppe DeWitt. He'll lead things off here in
Leading
the
off
bottom
for
half of the
Arkansas,
first.
the left fielder, Giuseppe DeWitt.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting second, the center
And now
fielder,
Peter Hitchcock, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Moyer makes the play, one away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little bit more about this lineup.
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Into the box now, Woody Griffin. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. High and deep to right. Moyer going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
batting fourth, the catcher, Johnny Henson.
Into the box now, Johnny Henson. First pitch coming, here it is. Nope. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Marquez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's an early 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Johnny Schaffer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Johnny Schaffer.
First pitch on its way. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And the guy manning shortstops today is J.P. Crawford. This guy, he doesn't have the quickest feet in the game, but he has unbelievable range, a strong arm, and very, very quick hands. And he is just the start of the new wave of the next line of great shortstops.
In now, Barton Marquez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Ground ball right side to his right, Ryu, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Dave Reynolds.
Striding into the box, Dave Reynolds. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Ryu.
Leading off
He'll
for
start us out here
Arkansas,
in the home half
the
of
first
the second.
baseman, Tommy Ryu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Calling for it, Velasquez makes the play, 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. He's outside for a ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher
Batting seven,
continuing to
the
make a guy
designated
chase
hitter,
out of the zone.
Odell
When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode,
McCarthy.
you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Odell McCarthy, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to center field. Velasquez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. At the plate, Dennis Moyer. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Moyer.
It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Talk about auspicious beginnings.
Batting
That's
eight.
the way to start an
The
inning,
center
folks.
fielder.
Drives it into
Louis.
the gap in right center, and you see when it
Velasquez.
rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
Into the box now, Luis Velasquez, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. Moyer at third with nobody out. This is pulled into right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. And they get the double play at third.
Batting 9.
So digging
The
in
shortstop.
now, Lewis
Lewis.
McCleary.
McCleary.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Here comes another 0-2. This pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. The 0-2 once more. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Raimo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Richard Valdez.
Leading off for Arkansas, the second baseman, Richard Valdez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
Batting ninth.
No, that was
The
pretty
right
impressive,
fielder.
Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Raimo. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Giuseppe DeWitt. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Schaffer is over, and that's the third out. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. Arkansas leads this thing 1-0. Leading off the inning, Peter Palmer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Peter Palmer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see
17,
he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren Neal. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fielded cleanly. There's one on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Rod Bartlett.
Stepping into the box, Rod Bartlett. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Travelers lead it 1-0. Settling in now, Peter
Leading off for
Hitchcock.
Arkansas,
He flew out in his
the
last
center
at-bat.
fielder, Peter Hitchcock.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Velasquez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these 2 starters from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. Ready for another chance? Woody Griffin. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schaffer is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The catcher, number 3, Johnny Henson.
Now at the plate, Johnny Henson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning.
I'm making a game about me, so oh no, you don't want to push me too far. Stay low, baby.
So coming to the plate, Johnny Schaffer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Johnny Schaffer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 1-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Barton Marquez.
Stepping into the box, Barton Marquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Crawford gloves it. And he's safe.
You know, Dino, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Standing in now, Dave Reynolds, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Dennis Moyer. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-2 misses off the plate.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down too, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground, maybe even give himself a shin burger.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Luis Velasquez, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Valdez ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Arkansas leads this thing 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Tommy
leading off for Arkansas, the first baseman, Tommy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. There's our line score through the first 4.5.
Batter,
and
number
these guys
3,
have basically had the
shortstop,
bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Into the box, J.P. Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The designated hitter, Odell McCarthy.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Odell McCarthy. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lewis McCleary. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Lewis McCleary.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one.
Now
Pretty much
batting,
has been sure outs
designated
other
hitter,
than that one hit.
Peter.
That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
First offering on its way. To short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Darren Neal.
Ready for another shot now. Darren Neal 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now batting, catcher, Rod Bartlett.
Now batting, Rod Bartlett. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is low, ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 delivery. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Neal leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Just hung in there on that one. Ground ball foul down the left side. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, DeWitt. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Travelers lead it 1-0. Now in the box, Richard Valdez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Raimo.
Now to the plate, Raul Raimo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. So some real problems out there that time
now
as it'll wind up in E7.
The left fielder, Giuseppe.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Giuseppe DeWitt. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Center fielder number 60, Peter Hitchcock.
In now, Peter Hitchcock. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Calling for it, Moyer makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Back here on the show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. digging in, the switch hitter, Johnny Schaffer. He'll
Leading
start
off
the
for
7th.
Midland,
And Dan, as a
the
former
left
pitcher
fielder,
yourself, you must be enjoying this.
Johnny
Lots of good pitching and defense
JBaker.
today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're
Now
hanging
batting,
on to a slim
second
lead,
baseman,
and the last thing you want to do is give up a
Marquez.
leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Barton Marquez, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. DeWitt comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The third baseman, number 1, Dave Reynolds.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Dave Reynolds, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
And this
Now
was
back.
set up perfectly
The
for
right
him to
fielder,
start the double play.
Dennis
He's in ideal
Moyer.
position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Ready now, Dennis Moyer, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You could pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Standing in, Luis Velasquez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Ready once again.
Leading
Woody
off for the
Griffin.
Travelers,
It's been an 0 for
the
2
third
effort
baseman,
for him to this point.
Woody Griffin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. Moyer is there, 1 away.
The catcher, number 3.
That first pitch of the inning,
Johnny
and he didn't miss it. Just
Henson.
wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Your
Greg
attention, please.
Dawson takes the call
Now
from the
pitching for
pen as he'll
Midland.
try to get the final
Number
2 outs
34,
of this 7th
Greg
frame.
Dawson.
Into the box, Johnny Henson. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Calling for it, Moyer, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tommy Ryu.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Ryu. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Lewis McLeary, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
This is line to left. DeWitt is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Peter Palmer. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and a strike.
Check out 1-1.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Aye.
1-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Digging in once again, Darren Neal. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
3-1 to him now. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So striding in,
leading off for the Travelers.
He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
J.P. Crawford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Left side, but well foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. crushed. Where will this one end up? And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run off the bat of J.P. Crawford, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well, so I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Into the
Now
box
back,
now,
the
Odell
designated
McCarthy.
hitter.
As they look at a fastball in there on the outer
McCarthy.
half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moyer moves over. He's got it one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Richard Valdez.
Digging in, Richard Valdez. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Moyer is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Raul Raimo.
Digging in now, Raul Raimo. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Popped him up. Neal has a play, and that's the third out. So one run on one base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. Arkansas leads this thing 2-0. Kicking off the top
Leading
of the
off
ninth,
for Midland,
Rod Bartlett,
the catcher.
and they'll need him to get something
Rod
going here.
Bartlett.
First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Shoots this one over the first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Chris Velasquez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Chris Velasquez.
Standing in now, Johnny Schaffer, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent, because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
In now, Barton Marquez. Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Dave Reynolds.
Now at the plate, Dave Reynolds. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1. You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Hitchcock is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 2-0 finish today. The Arkansas Travelers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Conrad Pittman takes home the win. Antonio Perez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Travelers, 2 runs on just 2 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so with the final game of this 4-game set, the Rockhounds take the loss. As Game 4, the Travelers took 3 out of the 4-game set. And most likely if the Rockhounds didn't win one game, it would have been a 4-game series sweep. Well, as we end Saturday afternoon baseball, and most likely tomorrow we are back home as we play the Tulsa Drillers. Well, anyway, going to make this brief, and we are not going to go to commercial break. We're going to get right through the final roundup of the game. And going over runs, hits, and errors, we are starting off with the victorious Arkansas Travelers. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error. For the visiting Midland Rockhounds, no runs on 6 hits, 1 error. Well, as the Rockhounds get on the bus to go home, tomorrow's game will be a 2:05 first pitch, and most likely we start a 4-game series with the Tulsa Drillers, while the Arkansas Travelers go to Corpus Christi, and Frisco will take on Northwest Arkansas, and Midland will take on Tulsa. So anyway, it'll just about do it for right there. And I do believe that the Sod Poodles will take on Springfield. Well, anyway, this will just about do it for tonight's ball game here in Arkansas, as Rockhounds have already left the stadium, and most likely we say goodbye to them until next time. So Arkansas wins it 2-0. And most likely it was a good game for the fans of the Arkansas Travelers. So anyway, we will see you guys back at 2:05 Sunday afternoon.